So I did not expect part 1 to blow up. It did plenty of likes, plenty of, not shares, what is the word? Oh, views. It did more than enough views. I think it got double, maybe even triple what I was expecting. So we're doing the German part now to fight the Americans. So, yeah. But anyway, with that being said, let's get into it. Okay, now I want to get started real fast, so I'm very excited about this. But anyway, first of all, we have troopers. So we have these normal-looking German soldiers with loads and loads of detail. They have front printing, side printing as well. No arm printing. Actually, they do have a little bit. I didn't even notice that when I ordered these. But anyway, these guys look sick. Their helmets look amazing. And I think they look better than the American soldiers, in my personal opinion. Now, these are regular soldiers. They thought they were fighting for Germany. They were not Nazi-aligned. So, yeah, let's set these guys up, as well as I have a couple different guns for them. So, let me go through. First, we have an anti-tank missile. I mean, they were not the most effective. But then we have the very, very common, actually the best machine gun of the war. Right here, let me just show you. This is a very, very common used machine gun, but yeah, very cool. Now, this lot also came with a bunch of these rifles that came with the Americans as well, which I doubt they had the same kind. And then we have this like iconic German weapon, which I don't even know the name of, but I do know it takes light ammo. So yeah, pretty cool gun. Honestly, this one has a lot of detail. Here, let me get the camera to focus. Oh, there we go. Yeah. And I believe I have one more gun that's a little bit different. Oh, 2 actually. Sorry. We have this, which can fit in a German trooper's hands like so. You can adjust the positioning as well, and you can make him grab right there. But there's not a lot of positioning for him to fire, but yeah, walking like he's carrying it. And then we have 2 more troopers and 2 different kind of rifles. So then we have this very nice looking gun. Now the Germans did use these. I can't even find any pictures of it, but yeah, pretty cool. And let's just put it in his hand, put him down, and let's grab one more soldier with one more gun. Now we have it's basically like one of these rifles, but it is a bayonet, and it's more detailed. Now it's got gray parts. Sorry, my thumb is damaged from football. But yes, we have the nice bayonet on there, and it looks very good. So let's add these to the army. Sorry about the lighting right now. It is not very good. I'm going to adjust that by the next shot. But to go with our troopers, we're going to need some maybe airstrike. We're going to need something to hit airstrikes with. So, lucky enough for us, I got a little surprise. So let's open this now. All right, so we have this airplane, so let's open it up. And there we go. So it looks like we have the instructions right here. Let me just move this out of the way. That looks very good from what I can see. Also looks, oh, here it is. There's a pilot. Let's build that minifigure right now. Yeah, let me just get this built. Okay, so we have the minifigure built. He's not the best. He's kind of low quality, but yeah, he's nice front printing, nothing on the back. But the front looks rather good. He has a racing helmet, even though he's an airplane driver. But it also comes with some guns. Now, I don't think any of these are historically accurate to World War II, so I'm not going to pop any of them out. But if they are, please let me know in the comments, because I think these are a lot more modern guns. Like, I believe this is a shotgun, and I think this is supposed to go with it. But why do you need that for a shotgun? Anyway, yeah, let's get into building this plane. And we've finished the German, whatever, I literally cannot pronounce this, the Messerschmitt. It is very hard to pronounce. But, as you can see, it has a stand, and you can actually take it off of the stand, which is very easy. You literally just unconnect it from the bottom, and I'm gonna have to show you guys this from a little bit away, but it is an underneath with landing gear, which we love to see. Now, it is very loose and definitely not the most stable. It falls very easily, as so, but It looks so cool landed. Now, our German forces will need some help, some reinforcements, you could say, just in case this awesome messenger, whatever plane, gets us into Allied hands. So I have a solution. So yeah, let's build that. Okay, so I finished the flak gun, which can also be used as an anti-tank gun. At least that's what the Germans like to do. But anyway, I'm not sure if this is 100% accurate. From the pictures, it does look actually pretty good. But I also believe the gunner would usually sit on the side, and there would be pedals to rotate the seat back and forth. But it does level off the ground, so the wheels are above the ground, and it has the prongs to be sturdy. But yeah, this is actually really cool, and this can make sure that the Allies definitely do not hijack the German plane, and if so, they'll be ready. So yeah, now I do have something for the aircraft gun. I have some sandbags to go around it. Now they're literally just for the Germans, you know. So let's open these up. Now I believe that this is 36 of them. So yeah, let's just make like a little defense for the anti-aircraft gun. And there we go. We have the sandbagged encircled with actually one extra. So we just throw that in there just for some extra reinforcements. But yeah, this could allow our troops, which are very slim now that I think about it. So let's go get some reinforcements. As I said before, we are gonna need some more troops. So I have a different kind. I believe they are wearing SS uniforms. I think I have 5 of these troopers. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just put them right there. And then I'm probably just gonna give these guys the normal rifles. But I think we have too many troopers just to be sitting around. We're gonna have to find something for them to drive. So yeah, let's build something. And we finished this very, very cool build. Now this was one of their more popular vehicles used during the African campaign. Just because of its, I guess, convertible looking status. Now it also has a trailer hook on the back and a broken headlight. I just didn't put the other piece in. I thought it gave it a little bit more personality. But there's a place here to hold guns, I believe. That's what it's for. And then also, here's the interior. I may or may not have lost the steering wheel piece, so I got to get a replacement. I don't think they shipped it with it, but that is just fine. Anyway, let me just put a German in and see what it looks like. We got the first German soldier inside. Oh, that looks actually, that's probably scale. Tell me down in the comments, is this scale? Because I actually can't tell. But it definitely looks scale. You can have like 4 Germans riding around, patrolling the area, and telling them where the airplane, the aerial, needs to be. But in case they spot a tank, we also have a tank to combat them. So let me grab that really fast. Oh, you probably can't even see it on camera. It's so big. It's a Panther. So yeah, let's build this thing. I'm so excited to build it. So yeah, that being said, let's get into the build. looking German Panther is finished. This thing is incredible. Now, there are no interior details, but there are details basically everywhere else you look. First, we have the exhaust, then the paneling around the exhaust. Basically, it is angled to deflect bullets. It's basically built to deflect bullets. The Sherman and almost all Allied tanks were almost useless against this thing because it was so well armored. And really, the only downside, it was not very fuel efficient, as well as the welding on it was very poor because they did not have a lot of materials left during the war at this point when they were building the Panther. But yeah, this was one of the most deadly tanks built in the entire war. But yeah, let's go back and see our entire German army. But before we line our troopers up, I have a few that are unarmored with no weapons or any gear really. So I have 3 SS troopers as well as 1 normal German soldier. So I have this rack of guns that I would like to cut out. So yeah, let's get those in their hands. The first weapon we have is another anti-tank missile type launcher. I cannot remember what this is called. It is not a Panzer straddle or whatever they're called. But yeah, I'm not sure what this is called, but this is sick. This one actually has a handle. The other one is more thrown, but this one, it has a handle. I don't know if it's supposed to or if that's 100% accurate, but yeah. Then we have this little gun. I don't know what it's called, but this is widely used by the German military. Submachine gun, and it was very effective. One of their better guns. So let me get it into this guy's left hand if he wants to fit in. Now I have 2 other guns to pick out from. So I think I'm gonna get this one as well as this one. So yeah, let's get those out of the little rack. Okay, so we have all of the Germans lined up, but I also made this rifle basically to go along with it. This came a lot later than I thought it would, but basically just can connect this bottom piece to a stud, and you could have a German, I believe, on his knees here. Let me test it out actually with this unarmed one. I took the rifle out of his hands because I wanted to test this out, but first, to make them kneel, you're going to want to take the legs and put it on backwards, and then you basically have a kneeling soldier. Just sit him on the ground. Oh yeah, I kind of see what it means by, I don't know how to lay him down, but yeah, basically you got a little submachine gun right here, and can have suppressive fire. This could also be used as an anti-tank, but yeah. So let's see the entire German army all lined up. Now I'm just gonna modify one of them to be a tank crew. So literally all you gotta do is take a rifle out of his hand. Preferably you can switch the face, but I'm just gonna leave it mainly because I don't want to go grab another. But then you just put them back on the base plate, and you can put a hat on that most German tankers did like to use. It was uniform, of course, so they didn't really have a choice. But yeah, now we have a German tanker, and that head is definitely gonna bother me. So let me go switch that out. And we're finished. Now I did change his head up. He has a clone head, just an angry clone head. Yeah, pretty easy switch up. Now we move over to our army. We have all 11 of our troopers, including one on there. Now, I believe I do have another one coming in the mail, but I don't have time to waste. I haven't uploaded for a while, so I'd really like to. Then we have our little machine gun. Now the SS troopers are definitely a little bit more scary. They're also not as cool as the official German ones. I don't like that. But anyway, let's move to our amazing Panther tank. This is amazing looking. Now the turret does come off very easily. It's literally just held together on these studs. There's no interior, but you do have room to take off the turret. You can take this up if it doesn't want to break on camera. A little camera shy. But anyway, yeah, then you can put your German trooper sitting down. I prefer to take the legs off though and make it just look like the torso is peeking up, more realistic. But yeah, then we have our mobile Jeep from the African. Now both of these are from Africa. I don't know about these two. These looks more like Invasion Normandy type flat gun. But I honestly couldn't tell you what an African core gun looked like. at least Flatkins. I don't even know if they use them. We have the amazing sandbags. Then we have the amazing looking airplane. Now, honestly, from afar, you can't even tell this isn't Brickmania. Like, that looks like Brickmania build. I'm sorry if you're watching this and this might insult you, Brickmania, but I think it's about as good as your builds, maybe even better. It's got all these awesome pieces, amazing cone with the yellow, which is actually accurate. They did have yellow on their plane. And so, yeah, but this would be a very cool mock to build like an airstrip mock, which is basically a dirt road with a landing pad. Usually they have more than one plane, but sometimes they'd have one of these on there, and then they have troops. Sometimes they'd have a Jeep or tank protecting the airfield from, of course, the Americans invading or the British. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. Now we'll have another video covering these guys in probably a mock very soon. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.